You've heard the expression that making art takes blood, sweat, and tears. Well, for our next guest, there was also a little bit of vomit involved. My guest today is Amelia Favata, who is a friend of mine and who has recently taken the jump from acting to making her first film. She's made her horror short, Manic, which is set to premiere at the Shawna Film Festival on July 18th. And we sat down for a little bit of an interview, and we got into all the gory details. And you know that any interview that starts like this... All right, I'm going to do a sound sync. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Got myself on the ricochet. I got myself on the ricochet. That's no good. Is bound to be good. So please enjoy the interview with filmmaker Amelia Favata. At some point we should do an intro.
Well, I need to stop crying for...
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Friendly Filmmaker. I haven't done an interview in a long time. With me today is Amelia Favata, who is a first-time filmmaker and multi-talented actress, and I'm delighted to call her friend. And so she has agreed to be an interview guinea pig with us today so that we can figure out more about all the things. So please, everybody, help me welcome Amelia. Yay. I'm envisioning the audience clapping here. I'm going to put in a clapping sound.
Oh, you don't have an audience on your end? Oh, I guess all these people could leave.
Get them out. Shoo. Quiet on set.
Yeah.
Crazy voices, quiet on set. Hang on, did I take my meds? No. Did I miss a dose? All right. Okay. So first question I always ask everybody, which is like, what is your origin story? How did you get started? Tell everybody about how you got started with acting or the arts in general. What's your origin story?
The exact moment, if you want to get that specific, I can attribute to a class field trip when I was like 10 years old, I want to say. We had a class field trip to Boston. We were exploring all the old buildings, and one of the buildings was an old theater, and our teachers had given us each a monologue from like the Boston Tea Party to memorize and perform in front of everybody. And when I performed mine, I don't know, like a switch went off. I'm just like, oh, what is this feeling? And then I was actually encouraged by one of the teachers to start taking acting classes. So then a couple years later, I took some film acting classes at Boston Casting. And from there, I just proceeded. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. So yeah, we figured it out around the same time because I was about 9 years old when I was walking by the TV and some lady was crying and I zoomed in close up, soap opera, the whole shebang. And I was like, Mama, why is she so sad? And my mom goes, looks at me, looks at the TV, looks at me again, goes, that's pretend. And my mind was blown because I was like, you can pretend for a living? That was it for me.
But your mom regretted that. Oh my gosh.
I don't think so. My mom actually had that same bug.
Yeah, I think you mentioned she was performing in like theater and music.
Yeah, she was in a musical theater. She was world famous in Poland.
He's world famous in Poland.
So literally, she was actually a TV star in Poland for a 7-year, and this
cool.
was, I know, right? So all of Poland knew her face. Like, yeah, of course. So yeah, I have many more stories about
Lucky
that.
for Poland, that's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I need to find like archival footage of that somewhere. My goodness. Anyway, beautiful history lesson. But yeah, those genes are strong.
Not you.
Yeah, but that's where I get it from.
I love that. I love an origin story, so I'm glad you asked that.
Yay! So fast forward to now. And I'm going to ask you a question I actually already know the answer to, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I would love to share it with everybody watching, which is, what made you decide that acting was one part of what you wanted to do, but you wanted to try being a filmmaker too, the whole thing?
Well, I've always been fascinated by the filmmaking process. When I was in high school, I actually they offered a college level film class in place of an English course my senior year. So I did that and learned about everything that goes into filmmaking, like a crash course. And from there, I've always been kind of curious as to what it would be like to see, a vision in my head translate into a film. But I never quite had the courage and was never like mentally ready for that responsibility. I'm not used to being in like a leadership role. It was you last year who encouraged me to apply to the Shawna Fellowship. And so I did, because I always do what Julia tells me to do.
As everyone should.
Yeah. And here I am. Now I have a film under my belt. And we got to work together.
I know, I'm so excited about that. That was great. Buffalo. That was
a vision that I had in my head. I was able, to the best of our ability, translate it into a film.
Yes. Tell me more about, well, first off, tell everybody what the name of the film is and how you made the story and how you built the team.
So the film is called Manic. And as soon as I got the fellowship and was trying to figure out, okay, who do I want to work with now? I had a friend, Aaron Krieger, who I knew was a talented actor, but he's also a talented writer. And we have this shared love for the film Silence of the Lambs. We love a good, dark, psychological thriller. So I knew I wanted to collaborate with him. So we kind of talked about concepts that we definitely wanted to explore. And one of the concepts was to have kind of, like a deranged psychiatrist situation. And from there, we just incorporated elements of what would the inside of someone's mind look like who's having a mental break.
Mm-hmm.
And from there was just so many different ideas, to explore with surrealism and really interesting imagery. And then he brought on the idea of using mannequins in it, and it just, I don't know, it turned into something really creepy and cool. I like what we came up with.
Yeah, it's a psychological thriller for sure. Oh, I can't wait to see people's reaction to this film. You already put out some posters to kind of tease what's happening, and I know you have a couple teasers planned, really short snippets, you don't really want to do the traditional trailer route. Which I love, because I think
I like a teaser, especially for a short film.
Yeah.
A trailer for a short film would be the film.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. It's 3 minutes. Oh yeah, stick around for 2 more and you're there. Just go for it. Yeah.
Plus, I want to keep it kind of ambiguous. I think one of the fun elements of a psychological thriller or a crime thriller, anything like that, is to kind of go into it a little blind and kind of go into it with an open mind, so you can, interpret it as you wish.
Exactly.
Like art, like looking at a painting.
Yes, exactly. It's a vibe piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about you get drawn in either through the story or through the vibes. And this is definitely more about vibes, creepy colors.
All about the vibes.
Mystery. Yeah. Something that starts out relatable and then turns into something
you to feel
maybe.
Things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to horse around with lights so much on this one. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
I love that we got to do that.
Yeah.
Which you did the lighting, so.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Shout out to Tim, who also was my brother from another mother. And
Tim is the male version of Julia.
It true.
Yeah.
It true. I want to work with him again. He was amazing.
He's the best.
Yeah, for real. Tell me more about, when is the film debuting? How many more posters do you have stocked? Because I know that we did more than 2.
Yes.
But, so tell me about the debut, and then I'll ask you more things.
The premiere is July 18th in Worcester, Mass. At the Shawna Film Festival. And the poster element was one I was actually planning in my head from the beginning. I collect poster art, film posters, album covers, anything like that. I respond very well to striking imagery. So I know I wanted to work with a photographer. So I worked with a very talented photographer in Buffalo named Sean, forgive me, I might be mispronouncing his name, Bellicino. Ballicino?
We'll sort it out.
Something Italian? Yeah.
We'll sort it out in post. I'm sorry ahead, Sean, because I didn't prepare that either. It's like,
I should know.
it's okay. Mi
and-
italiano no es bene.
So through the producing and prep process, I had been collecting a bunch of really interesting mannequins. And one of the mannequins I got was this really, like, nightmare fuel red mannequin. It had all these cracks in it, had all these, like, weird, like, oddities that came with it. And, like, there's my cover girl.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So we did a
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah.
Yeah. Different, like, very artsy, stylistic shots with it, and they came out amazing. Like, people are loving it so far. I've put out 2 so far, and there will be, I think, 3 more.
We do. We have 3 more.
Yeah. There's a lot, but again, I love posters, so.
It's true.
And I love different versions of posters.
Yeah, same. When you have the actual resources to actually sit down and, like, create that kind of art, it just makes more of a vibe advertisement for the piece itself. And I love to play in that sandbox. It's so rare that you get to actually sit down and be like, okay, photographer, do your thing. Okay.
Well, it's just like another, like, artful element to it, and it could, I mean, it's working great for marketing. You know, there's different themes and messages that are conveyed through the different images we have that tie in directly to the film. It's kind of perfect.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. I wanna rope him into the feature that we're working on, but more on that later.
This was his first movie poster.
He understood the assignment.
Yeah. So I know we discussed it before because he does my headshots a lot. And we had discussed our love for, like, album covers and promo art and all that stuff. So he was really excited to do this, and I'm sure, I hope he does a lot more movie posters.
Yeah.
So don't rely on AI, everyone.
No, I know.
Get a photographer, get creative with it. It's really fun.
It is.
It was also a precursor into directing too, because I was, I had to explain to him what I wanted in the shoot, the concept, all this stuff. My big thing, as you know now, are PowerPoints.
Yes.
I like make a little PowerPoint, so, like, you got a PowerPoint, he got a PowerPoint, everybody gets a PowerPoint.
Yes, the Oprah Winfrey School of Thought for PowerPoints.
So it was fun.
But it's a really cool way to, like, visually communicate what it is you're going for, because there's only so many things that, like, words and paragraphs of text will be able to convey, and sometimes, like, when you're just on the go, you see one thing when you read a block of text, another person sees another thing. But when you have a PowerPoint, you're like, oh yeah, this is why storyboards are so important. Even though they're stick figures, like, just make them yourself so that you as the director have full control of what you're trying to say. Yes.
Yeah, like, it's not about the stick figures. We all know what a human looks like, more or less. It's just how you want the shot to look.
Exactly. And as DP, like, that's exactly what you need from your director. You need to be like, okay, what do you see in your head? And let me find the tools to make that happen. So then we talked about the posters, we talked about the debut screening. So now I can ask you, what's the next phase after this? I know you want to put it out on festivals, so tell me, like, what kind of strategies have you thought about versus have you not thought about? What's next for the film after it premieres?
Initially, I want to get it into local festivals. When I say local, I mean here in Buffalo, Rochester, because that's where I'm based, and I want people I know to see it. But I'll also be submitting it to, festivals in New York City, LA. I know Skip mentioned that he was going to have it translated into Italian and have it play in his town in Italy that he resides in.
Scandinavia. Yeah.
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 So I want to get it out as far and wide as I can. I mean, it's my first film. I just, I want to celebrate it.
Yes, as you should. It's so good, and I know that a lot of people are already responding to the posters out there, and the amount of, like, traction you're getting on the Facebook posts and the Instagram posts and everything else, that people have been really vibing with this poster and building up hype is kind of the name of the game. But it's like, we just wanted to share what we did. I'm so glad that people are responding to it.
People seem intrigued, which is, I think that's the ideal reaction.
That's what we're going for. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's the name of the game, right? Like, make a thing and then share the thing.
because like I posted stills too. I forgot. Like I even posted some still photos, and I love how you can look at the still photos and you can't really put together a plot from them, but you want to know what's going on.
Yeah. Because I got to tell you, like, the performances that you and Aaron gave are very arresting. And so just from a frame, when you have a facial expression, when he has a facial expression, like, and of course, when you see the mannequins doing what they do, then it's just...
Some of them got some personality. Yeah, they're characters.
They are. They don't say much, but they convey so much.
They don't need to.
That's exactly what it is. If only I could be that. No.
No.
It wouldn't work for me. I do too much of this.
I mean, you give great face, but you're not a silent film gal. We need to. You're hilarious and you ooze charisma, so we need all of it.
I'm definitely more of a video than a photo person.
Yeah.
Amelia and I are going to continue our conversation on members only for the Friendly Filmmaker community because, like, especially as first-time filmmakers, like, we don't necessarily have the scratch put together to fund a films. So if you are part of the community, you'll get to see that part of the video later on. But we're going to be talking a little bit about, like, fundraising, which platforms to use, and all that nonsense. So yeah, you kind of need to be able to feed your crew, and even if people are working for free 99, you want to be able to feed them and maybe cover gas to get there, and money is needed sometimes if you need to rent a specific piece of equipment or book a location that wants something in return, or insurance.
Yeah, quality was very important to me, making sure everyone felt valued and respected. I mean, that's where the money comes from. Like, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, well, you're my friend, so you're just going to work for free. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Filmmaking is very hard work.
Yeah. There may have been vomit involved on our set.
I was going to say all the bodily fluids, but not all the bodily fluids.
I mean,
no.
We came close.
Most of them.
There were certainly very many. It's a hard list to prune down, but I don't want to make anybody squirmish.
Saturday, man. That one Saturday. Woof.
Oh, Saturday morning.
But yeah, no, I was lucky to have the quality people that I had, and I wanted to make sure that everyone was taken care of. We were supposed to have this filmed back in January, but winter was so unhinged. We had like 5-6 big winter storms, and I didn't want anyone to get caught, because I know what that's like. I didn't want to put anyone in danger, so we postponed.
It was a good call too, because that week was like snowdrift conditions. Even though it wasn't actually snowing, the highways were completely blocked off anyway.
You guys would have been screwed.
Yeah, the outer towners would have absolutely been raked over the coals on that. Yeah, that was a good call.
So, I just want to make sure everyone was taken care of. Everyone was happy and proud to be there. That was really what was most important to me, that everyone on set was like having a great time and got something out of it. We had a PA named Nancy Shorts. That was her first like real film gig, and she nailed it. She was so helpful. She was so excited to be there. Now she's working on another film set. So I love that people are benefiting from it and like taking something away from it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I love giving that when I possibly can on my film sets, and I'm just so happy that even though it's a first time film for you, like in that leadership role, that you were able to do that too for everybody on cast and crew. So
I wanted to highlight everyone's talents too. Hopefully I did that, and
you did.
It was a collaborative effort and a team effort, and I wanted that to show, and I wanted people to feel that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think they will, and I know they're gonna like the film when it comes out. So that's just all the hats off to you. Excellent job directing. Excellent job.
And to you and to everybody.
I mean, more to come. Oh yeah, that's the other question. Why don't we talk about that before for a good closer? So what's next? What do you have that's like planned for your future projects beyond Manic?
Well, now that I got bit by the bug, I do want to keep making a film. So.
Oh no! Can I be on the set?
Yeah. Absolutely, I don't want to do it without you. It's contingent on Julia. Yeah.
I will clear my calendar.
in my writer, I need a Julia on set or no deal. So right now I'm focusing on getting this film out, festival run, but I'm also wanting to get another writer and start conceptualizing the next film, applying everything that I learned from this one and making it bigger and better. And I want to work with you. There's plenty of other people I want to collaborate with, so hopefully that'll be the opportunity to do so. And I don't know if it's going to be another dark thriller, maybe a comedy, but I definitely want it to be performance and dialogue driven. Those are the kind of movies and shows that I respond to. So it'll likely, whatever genre, it'll definitely be like heavy on the dialogue and be really compelling to watch.
I mean, that's one thing that I take away from every project that I do is like make the film you want to watch. Because if you don't like it, why are you even spending time making it? And if it doesn't float your boat, it's not going to really vibe with everybody else because your heart won't be in it.
You want to be passionate about it, you know?
Exactly.
I'm not backed by a big studio. I can do whatever I want. So.
Boo! That's part of the reason why I stay independent. Like, I just, I don't want other people telling me what to do.
That's the beauty of being independent.
Yep. I mean, maintaining that spirit, that's 100% like the name of the game. All right. I want to thank you for this interview. I want to encourage everybody to check you out. So where can people find you? Socials, websites, all the things.
You can find me on Facebook, Amelia Favata. You can find me on Instagram at Amelia Favata. I don't have an actor page yet, but I'll be working on that later this year. So I'll have a website for people to check out. But for now, stick with socials.
Nice. Perfect. Thank you again for joining me on this. And for anybody that wants to check out part 2 of our talk about fundraising, all the nitty gritty that goes into fundraising a film, this one, what a finishing fund is, anybody who wants in on that should join the Friendly Filmmaker community for that because that's a members only exclusive. And again, thank you, Amelia, for everything. So, yay.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna do a sound sync. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Got myself on the ricochet. I got myself on the ricochet. That's no good. All right. Well, you know. That's par for the course. That's just me to a T.
Sorry, that should not have been as funny as it was. Oh my god. You ooze professionalism.
I really do. I've been doing this for so long. Can you tell? I should have done like a... But no, not me. Boom! Cataclysmic.
You're lucky that wasn't a real clapper down.
I know. At some point we should do an intro.
Well, I need to stop crying for you.
Okay. Oh. Oh, the tinnitus still here.
Mm-hmm. All right, that was our cold open.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, recording again. So I'm gonna do second sticks. I was much more careful this time, but still. I'm a pro.
You nailed that.
I did. Yes. Oops. Stop this recording now. Woohoo!
Let's cut this shit out.
Boop.